a godly perspective on it. Today is a rainy day. It's a good day though, but it's also rainy. But I tell you what, it's been a lovely week. I mean, most of the week was good, and I just want to introduce my co-host Ronald McConaughey
Praise the Lord,
in the
everybody.
house once again. We're back at you, and my boy Niles. He's the audio man, video man, the all do it man. So we just wanted today. We just we're gonna relax today. We're gonna talk about some current events, current affairs that because we ain't do this in a while. Stuff that happened in the past week and stuff. So I think I know we lost a man of God this past week, the Charles Stanley.
Yeah.
I know he's very well known. He's on TV. Got a website, nice church he built.
Right.
I think he's in Atlanta, right?
I couldn't tell you.
But he got a big congregation.
But I know
And I also,
he
I-
passed.
Yeah, he did pass.
We lost quite a few people
Yeah, we did. We did.
this month.
Yeah, we lost quite a few people, and we just want to send our condolences to him and his family, and in regards to his passing. But I just want to start off by saying a lot of sport activities been coming across was coming around today too. I mean, we had the draft on Friday. Well, Thursday. It started Thursday. Friday, and I think they're in the last round as we speak today. Because it's 7 rounds. First round Thursday, and I think they do second round on Friday, second and third round on Friday, and then the rest on Saturday, starting at noon. But for me, as a Giants fan, we coming out all right on this thing here. You know what I mean? Give me some love. But Giants, I think we picked up our first draft guy. It was Deontay Banks. He's our corner. He's a corner out of Maryland. Very good prospect, fast, agility. I think he'll probably hold down that other side with Adoree Jackson. If
Okay.
you know anything about the Giants, I think he can hold it down because he's that athletic, good corner. And glad to get him. So we had I think we gave up. I think we had 9 picks altogether. But they going to it. We'll go through the guys in other episodes, but I don't want to get too deep into it. But I know you want to say something about your Cowboys.
Not really.
All right, that's enough. Yeah.
Not really. I'm waiting till the end of the draft when everything is said and done, and then actually, the draft is just a process.
Yeah, it is.
See, you could draft good players or name players, or however they want to, look at it. It's for me. It's not the draft of the players that's the issue. For me, it's putting the team together with the right players.
Right.
Because by the time preseason comes, you have your final cuts. Some of those players that they drafted are gone, and you sit there and say, "Why you cut this guy? This guy was good. You didn't give him a chance to really show what he could do during the preseason." And sometimes that player go to another team, get picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he plays lights out, and you sitting there saying to yourself, with
What
that Red Fox voice comes in, "You big dummy." And you feel like that about your team because they don't always get it right. You got your stars.
Yeah.
So your stars not going anywhere.
Yep.
But it's the bit players that you put around the stars. And some of those players that they draft, they let go and they go to other teams. When they step up like that and the other teams get that player to shine and you had them on your squad, you start feeling some kind of way. You like, yo, what's going on with these coaches?
Yeah.
So it's not really the drafting of the players. It's picking the players and then making the right selections as you're putting the team together. Who are you cutting?
Yep.
Who are you cutting?
I think you're right about that, but I think a lot goes heavy on the guys who's recruiting and going out and look at these players, and it's all about communication when you're doing this thing in your system, because I learned a lot with just watching our current Giants organization do what they do from last year, but we ain't have really no name except maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
And they did they due diligence in recruiting and replacing players where they needed to, because we ain't had that much money last year, but this year we did. So
Okay.
and I know we got a lot of good players in the off season, and I think right now
Stop bragging.
we just
Y'all
trying to
did
get
okay. Y'all did all right.
we just trying to
Y'all
get
did
some
alright.
depth in in our organization right now. So
How much better you think you'll be?
I think we're gonna be a lot better.
How much?
All right. So what was our record?
Like 9-8 last year, right? Something like that. Were they 9-8?
They went to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think you were
And
not.
they won a game, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we won.
I think you
one,
was
yeah.
9-8. I think you were.
But we shooting for the sky this time. You know what I mean?
So what do you think your
trying-
rate gonna be?
I can't say
Double
right now.
digits?
I can't. I would say I'll be reaching for that. Yep, double digits. At least 10. At least 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna win the division?
Yeah, I think we're gonna make a big charge to try to do that.
So you know,
Because, Philly, we lost Philly bad twice.
He said dope.
we lost
He said-
we lost the Philly bad twice. And I think that's on our I know people gonna mark that calendar when they get the schedule. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the game right there. So I think we're gonna be super pumped up. So because that's the measure we gotta go by, because they made it to Super Bowl, right? That's what we gotta go by. And I division.
Last year you was 9-7-1. According to this schedule, you was 9-7-1. And the Cowboys came in at 12-5, and Philly did they thing at 14-3.
Mm-hmm.
And then Washington was 8-1. So it was Washington was a game or two here. They're
Yep.
they could have made the playoffs,
They
but
could have made it.
they messed up. But we see that this season, it's already starting off. You guys did. I take my hat off to you guys. Did a great job in the draft so far. You did good. You did good.
Yep.
Philly did their thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta admit that.
Yep.
And we didn't do too bad. We didn't do too bad.
No, y'all ain't do that.
Washington is.
He said Washington. Well, let's go in our division. Period. You said y'all ain't do too bad.
Right.
I mean, Washington probably the weakest link, and they ain't do as well as we thought they was gonna do. Right.
Well, yeah. Look again. How much of that is coaching?
A lot is coaching.
it's a lot coaching.
Yeah, it's a lot coaching.
Yeah, because they were in a lot of. They was in quite a few games.
Yeah.
It's not like they got blown out massively in all of the games.
They
So
got a couple
Right.
wins too. Didn't they beat
Yeah.
Philly? They beat Philly.
Did they?
Philly?
No. Who beat Philly?
we did.
Yeah, y'all been once.
Oh yeah. We beat y'all though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
San Fran, yeah.
trying to get situated in
We
this
stay
shit.
San Fran,
But then Philly beat us though.
yeah.
Did they beat y'all?
Yeah, in championship.
You sure there was a beat?
Before we beat y'all.
Y'all beat us. We actually beat
We
ourselves.
lose.
We lost.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, thanks to Dak. Thanks to Dak. Dak threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, y'all lost.
So we lost like what, 12 to
I
19?
don't really remember the score. but
It was
I
like
know y'all
19,
lost.
12 or
I
something.
know-
Yeah,
I
you know that.
I know it was a-
But it wasn't like 10 points or
I don't,
nothing.
if you went by
What was the score with
if you went
Philly?
by 100, that's
What'd
a
y'all-
loss is a loss.
You
That's
want to talk
it.
about
That's
that?
it.
You want to
That's
talk
it.
about that? You want to talk about that Philly game?
You know what I mean? Like,
What was that score? But see,
I don't know.
Law.
I can't remember.
L is an L. Is it?
you know what? Let's look it up.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just saying. But and once you look that up, I just want to go into something else that happened early in the week, as far as the Jets.
Oh yeah,
Jets signed Aaron Rodgers finally.
Finally got them a quarterback.
they got
finally
Aaron
a quarterback.
Rodgers. They got Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and they got a proven quarterback, man. Let me tell you, man ain't even put the uniform on yet. He's the best quarterback they ever had.
I don't know. Joe Namath? He better than Joe Namath?
I don't know, man.
Our score was 12-19. I was right. 12-19.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I still lost, right?
Yeah, we did. We lost by a touchdown.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He threw 2 interceptions. Take one of them interceptions away.
Well, that's part of the team, though. That's part.
And that was an interception he threw in the end zone.
But ain't ain't that?
Yeah, y'all lost though, right?
We
Yeah.
did lose.
Is that part
I'm
of
not
the-
denying that.
The points thing it don't really.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Just
You
long as-
say
it could have
so.
been 1 point. It could have been. I know. Yeah, it could have been 1 point. Could have been a field goal.
but you
Still
lost to
lost.
Philly 31-7.
Yeah, we wasn't prepared.
Out.
Yeah, Philly. But Philly beat a lot of people teams like that, bro. Let me tell you, we was one of them. We got hurt.
They knocked our quarterbacks out.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a rookie back there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be y'all starter too, right? That's the man.
He's still going through his rehab,
Okay.
so he might not.
Start the game. Start the
He's
season.
not gonna start the season. He might not even play the season. He might come in towards the end,
Right.
depending on how his rehab go. But we got Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do got
Let me ask you a
Sam
question,
Darnold.
man. Why are you guys so high on this guy?
Who?
Brock Purdy. Yeah.
It's because he got in and he performed. We wasn't high on him. He was the last pick of the draft.
He was.
True. That's
So
true.
it wasn't like
True.
we was actually probably like, oh, he's gonna be that one. It just that so happened all our quarterbacks got injured,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all we had. And he came in, he put his pads on, and he showed out.
I
He
must.
took it to the championship.
Yep.
He
I
did.
must
He did
say-
as a rookie too.
I
As a
must
rookie.
say.
He did.
I must say.
Won like
Brock
10 games
Purdy.
in a row.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. He did 14 in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did
So he
4
got
years.
his all his experience he needed to get in them 4 years.
No, that's true. That's true.
He was in Iowa. He did 4
Yep,
years.
he
the
did
whole
it 4 years.
He
Came out.
in,
Yep.
and
Went
he
to the draft.
performed.
Yep. I think he caught on to the system of what they was trying to accomplish early,
Yeah, they.
and he did sit
Shanahan
until
did a great
other
job building
you
around
do
this
nothing but
kid.
learn.
Yeah,
That's all he could do.
That's all he
Shanahan
could
did a
do.
great job building around him,
Oh yeah.
and he put a game plan in place for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't, I'm not a 49er fan, but I like the NFL.
Yeah.
I like football.
Yep.
So I'm kind of looking forward to see how when he comes back, what they do with him.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to ask a question because you got Trey Lance and you basically mortgaged the farm to get him.
They're trying to get rid of him now.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Yeah. How you feel about getting rid of Trey?
I mean, personally, I wasn't that big on him when he came out of college just because he didn't play enough. He don't have no experience.
Okay.
Out of his whole NFL and football career, he might have played 20 games.
That's true.
So it's like, all right, you got the talent, you got the arm, you got the size, you got the speed, but
The
can you
experience.
play the game? You have no experience in playing the game.
Yeah.
And his injuries didn't help.
It just didn't help.
They
I
didn't
just
help
showed
him at
that
all.
He ain't played the game enough. He get injured, and then next thing you know, he can't play. And when he was playing, he wasn't winning.
Mm. Okay.
He don't got the experience. He ain't ready. And I mean, we could get something for him. I would get rid of him.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Ah.
That's just me. I wasn't that
If
big.
we
on
get
him.
some, but yeah, you probably ain't gonna get that much for him
He
now.
said if I
'cause he-
get
like you
something for it, I
said,
get rid of him.
somebody
somebody
probably.
Somebody will take him.
He's
somebody
still young
take it.
now.
Yeah,
I don't
because he
know how
got
much
he has a
talent he
huge
got.
upside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And-
he has no experience.
Yeah.
So if his team willing to go through the little growing pains,
Mhm.
then maybe.
Yeah, I thought somebody probably would.
Yeah, you'll probably get rid of him if he gets a chance to start this year, and he underperforms this season. God forbid he gets hurt, because we don't want that to happen. Because if he gets hurt, truth be told, man, his career probably done in San Francisco. More than likely, it's done, and he might be done in the NFL because a lot of teams don't. They look at that and they're like, oh, he's injury prone. We don't want that to happen. But if he underperforms, it's going to be
Slim.
pretty much guaranteed he's going.
Oh yeah, I think.
But if he comes in there and knocks it out the park,
then you got a quarterback controversy.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I mean,
Because then you're looking at Purdy and say, can he play?
Can he?
Even though
Was
he's
that a
injured.
fluke,
Yeah.
or is he really that good?
I don't know. I think he just got a grasp of the system. I
Yeah.
don't think he's that good neither.
Okay.
Okay.
Talent wise,
Right.
I just think he understands the game more than Trey Lance. And now Trey Lance is the talent side of it.
Right,
But his
right.
understanding of it is
Yeah.
foggy.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh. Right,
Purdy,
right.
That's a good point.
Purdy
It's very good.
don't have the talent, the height and the speed and the arm
Right,
strength.
Right.
But his understanding of the game is clear.
His
Right.
football
He
IQ.
His IQ is, is up.
Yeah.
more than Trey Lance. So that's, I mean, it all depends on what you're looking for, I guess.
And I think that a lot of players coming out of college need to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the talent, but what a lot of teams are looking for is not just the talent. They want that football IQ.
You got to be able to
They want that
understand
football
the
IQ,
game.
yeah.
You literally understand that the schemes, and you got to be able to grasp it fast.
Yeah, read defenses.
You got to be able to do that.
Yeah.
If not, then you just going to be throwing interceptions, getting sacked, getting injured, and your team going to be losing.
Yeah,
I
like
got
when Micah Parsons came out, that was a knock on Micah Parsons. They were saying he goes for the fake all the time. And we saw that when Philly played against us. Philly hit him with the fake a couple of times. And he got caught looking inside. But once he started developing later on in the season, you couldn't hit him with that fake. I mean, that football IQ kicked in, man, like he was studying, like, yo, all right. And that's what a lot of teams are looking for in these players coming out. And I think a lot of those players, you watched the draft, right?
No, I didn't watch the draft.
You ain't watched it all, none of it? But you
I
did.
don't be into the draft.
I liked it.
Oh.
I watched it. I watched it.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
so
like
you watched it.
Yeah, I gotta
Right.
see.
He said, I got to see it. So I watched it, then I didn't watch it. I watched it, then I didn't watch it. I watched some of it. The first round, I watched all of it.
Mm-hmm. You watched it.
And the second round, kind of off and on, right?
You know why I don't really watch like that? Because I really don't watch college football. like that.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
the kids that's coming out,
You didn't really know.
I don't really know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I know some of them, like the big teams that you might.
Yeah, like Alabama.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Them guys,
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. You know,
Yeah.
you might know the quarterback or running back or wide receiver that had a great season, but on the overall, I can't tell you that in the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't
It's-
watch college football at all,
I
or
watch
you
it.
watch it?
I watch
Just
it.
not a lot.
It's just not.
Not a
it's
lot.
just not. And I've never been that big on college football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never been that big on college football. I watch it. I watch the the bowls, the Rose Bowl, and the championships when they.
Okay,
switch.
yeah, yeah.
But throughout the season, you're not gonna catch me every Saturday. Like I gotta tune in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I might, I might not watch 2-3 weeks in a row of college
Right.
football. I might
Right.
just be.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
That's just-
I'm like that too, but
And that's what basketball too. College basketball. I'm not
Uh-huh.
big into college basketball.
Definitely not
Yeah.
big on college basketball.
yeah, I like college basketball.
I'm not
Especially
big on
March
college
Madness.
basketball.
I
I'm not
love
even
March
big on the NBA anymore. Nah,
The NBA?
back NBA.
Yeah, NBA.
Back in the day, I used to watch the NBA. Now, I don't care about it
It
now.
don't. It ain't.
It's
don't have
not.
that same
Not until the
energy.
playoffs.
Not until
Yeah,
the
but-
playoffs. Listen,
but see,
right now,
And baseball, forget about it.
that don't get
Forget
good until
about it,
playoff
I
time
don't
either.
watch no baseball.
Forget about it.
It's, you know
I
what?
might watch the ending of the World Series.
That's
That's
right,
about
yeah.
it. That's about it.
Baseball is probably the most boringest game. It's I mean to people, actual fans, they love it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
It's
just-
a great game.
You know what it is? It's a great game, but it's drags.
A lot.
It drags. Like for instance, football's action every do
All the time.
Do. It's a fast game.
You never
Even
know
in
what's
NBA.
going to happen.
Even in the NBA, they back and forth on the court. It's a fast game. Soccer, fast game.
Fast
they back
game.
with down the
Hockey,
field.
every game
Hockey.
is baseball.
Well,
Hockey is hot.
baseball.
Hockey
Yeah.
is hot. Hockey is hot.
And
That's,
the Devils
that's
doing
hot.
good. Give up big ups to the
Devils,
Devils.
yeah.
Did they beat?
The Rangers?
Did they knock them out?
I
I don't
don't know.
know.
I gotta find out. I'll find out.
I know
I
it was
didn't
like
know.
3-3 or something.
Yeah.
I think it was tonight.
Hockey.
I think they was battling. They was battling. The
Hockey
Rangers-
has its lull time too. It has its lull time where there's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like nothing going on. They just skating around fighting. But
That's what I like.
and soccer has its lull time too. Every sport has its lull time.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Not
But
this.
not like baseball.
Yeah,
Baseball always low time.
yeah. The pitch. We wait for the pitch. Now they got that pitch counter now, but they gotta pitch before
They got all-
the clock run out. So that's supposed to speed
It's a
it up.
great game though.
Yeah.
You know, if you play it, you have fun.
Yeah,
But watching it is different.
yeah.
You know,
something.
playing it is best to play baseball than to watch baseball.
Yeah, I was,
But I'll go to a game if it's live. I'll go.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah, it's some fun going to a game. It's
Yeah.
some fun. You can have
I'll
fun.
go to a game. But it's like so. All right, back to the football because we ain't mentioned what happened early in the week. Even before
You
that.
talking about with the Aaron Rodgers? or
Yeah,
you
the
talking-
Aaron Rodgers.
We did talk about it.
No, we
You
said.
mentioned that.
Yeah, I mentioned it, but I'm saying we ain't going into detail.
Why you want to go into detail? Go into detail.
No, I'm just saying
Go ahead.
I'm going through the pace.
Go ahead.
My thing is Aaron Rodgers got signed. Then
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Lamar, who got signed right before the draft, and became the highest paid.
Hats off to Lamar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got high.
200.
That's
200.
but that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get to
Yeah.
Lamar.
So
and then
how
the
much
draft.
how much hoopla is around the Jets now?
Oh, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know they look at that Super Bowl.
Is it
Playoffs?
Super Bowl or bust
I don't think so.
Jets.
Not the first year.
for the Jets?
Well, Aaron Rodgers, they got this many years left in him.
He got 2.
He got 2. I give him 2.
That's why I said not in the first year. But if he make it to the Super Bowl,
Well, so you got 2 years with him, right? So you figure if you don't do it the first year, you got to do it the second.
yeah.
So it's Super Bowl or bust either this year or next year.
I say not the first year, but the second year.
Okay, all right.
So what I'm saying is, all right.
But do
So
Aaron Rodgers have any weapons over there?
He does.
yeah,
He got weapons.
they got a
He-
receiver Wilson.
they put a team
and they
together.
put Lazar. The Lazar
Lazar.
came over from Green Bay. Kyle supposed to be coming.
Mm-hmm.
They just picked up some linemen
Mm-hmm.
to back him up and a defensive edge. Yeah, I'm telling you, they building that team.
Jets doing their thing.
They doing their thing, bro.
Hats off to the Jets.
Yeah, they doing their thing. They doing their thing. But as a matter of fact, and I just want to say in that conference, if he can win that conference, bro, it's gonna be a battle.
It's a pretty tough conference.
It's gonna be hard to win that conference.
Wait a minute.
But you got
Buffalo.
Come on, man.
Who the
Don't-
best
Miami.
quarterback?
Hold on,
Hold on.
Don't act like you gonna just run through
Who-
Kansas City.
I didn't say. I said the
Oh, you said the
division.
conference.
He said the conference.
Yeah, but the division
the-
first.
there you go.
All right, let's go to the division first.
He said you go.
Who the best quarterback in that division?
I would say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen
I mean,
over Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
as
Okay,
of right now,
I give you that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I give you.
but over credential-wise, what they
I don't
did,
think so, but
what
I
they
give
did,
you that.
if
I can have
if
that.
you going on,
He
if
said,
you
I don't
going
think
on-
so, but I
if you going
can-
on a career, of course I have to give it to Aaron Rodgers because he won a Super Bowl,
Mhm.
and he's a Hall of
Premier
Famer.
quarterback.
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He's a Hall of Famer.
Mhm.
No one is over.
Mhm.
But at the same time, Josh Allen on the come up. What? How many years he got? About 4 or 5?
Yeah, he got 4 or 5. He
Josh is
He's
still
still
young.
young.
He's
Yeah,
still
he's
young.
still young.
He's still young.
Yeah.
But he definitely getting
Mhm.
it going.
The only thing I got against that organization is slipping.
You Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo slipping.
Ah.
Cause they defensive coordinator, he ain't did them.
Mm.
Their offensive coordinator, guess what? He with us. The one who got he with us. He our head coach now.
So what you saying?
So
is
what
the
I'm
window-
saying is-
I just said that the window is closed.
Yeah, the window is close. If he
I think they'll figure something out, though.
oh yeah, they figured it out last year.
Praise the
So
Lord.
what about
But
Belichick?
they
You
couldn't
feel
get
good
over the
about
hump.
Patriots?
Now what I'm saying is, man, the Patriots
They're gonna come back.
They rebuilding.
They're gonna come
To
back.
this day,
Miami.
they rebuilding. Because they ready to get rid of Mac.
Miami's
Jones. They ready
tough.
to get Mac Jones.
Miami's tough.
Miami?
Miami's tough.
They tough.
That's
They
what I'm
tough.
saying. The
Miami's
Jets is in a
tough.
hard division.
I know it ain't a hard
Won the
division.
conference, 'cause you still gotta get out. You still gotta get around Kansas City.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. If they can win the division and get to the conference, that's where the real battle begins.
They have to go up against probably
They gotta go. They gotta
who,
see
who else? Everybody.
Joe
over there.
Burrow, because Joe Burrow
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
forgot
back
about
there.
Burrow.
Now you got
Cincinnati.
Lamar. Lamar
Lamar
might not.
back. Yeah.
Lamar back. So he
We'll see what he gonna do
might
this
knock out Joe.
I'm not impressed with Baltimore, man.
You not impressed?
No, I'm not impressed with Baltimore. They just got a new offensive coordinator, so we
Yeah.
got to see what they do.
Yeah, they did. They did.
We got to see what they do.
And I wasn't impressed with their defense. They should have been stronger last year.
Should have been a much
They
stronger.
was a
much
they was a
stronger.
bust last year.
Yeah.
They was, but at the same time, they was going through a lot with Lamar too.
Yeah,
He wasn't playing a lot of them games.
Yeah,
too.
because Lamar was
So,
out. He got hurt.
You know,
He got
and
hurt.
then he sat out like, man, I ain't taking my
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
a ball.
Yeah.
So
And don't forget, you got the young team, up and coming team, Jacksonville,
Oh yeah, they coming up.
Ed-
But that's in the
Trevor-
South.
But
and
look,
the Chargers.
and the Chargers,
And the Chargers,
the
too.
boy
Yeah.
Herbert, he
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
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 Jacksonville, what's his name?
But
Trevor Lawrence.
But see,
Yeah, Leverett
but
Lawrence.
see, this is what
Nice.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Some of them guys gonna knock each other off before
Of
they
course.
get to Aaron.
Of course.
You know what I'm
But,
saying?
but Aaron will have to see somebody.
He gonna see
He
somebody.
gonna see somebody.
He gonna
have
see
to see
somebody,
somebody.
and
Yeah.
all he gotta do is
He
perform.
ain't gonna be the duck forever.
Let me tell you something. My strongest point about Aaron Rodgers, he gonna show up and show out.
Okay, so
Now remember, Aaron Rodgers was in an easy division for a long time.
Man,
That
man.
Dominated.
That,
Yeah.
He dominated.
That NFC
Dominated.
North was
Terrible.
bad for years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It wasn't nothing over anybody over there.
yeah. But
Nobody but Green Bay.
And it still
But listen.
wasn't. Last couple of years, it's falling off.
So here's the question though. From on a scale of 1 to 10,
Mm-hmm.
how much pressure do y'all think Aaron Rodgers is under?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
On a scale of 1 to 10.
8.
Yeah, I say about that.
I give him 8 because
Y'all put the man in the fire.
you know what? I mean, he's really not under any pressure. 'Cause he already got his money. He already
That's
got his
what I'm
bag.
saying.
Right.
It
That's what I'm
doesn't matter
saying.
if he don't perform and show out. He's still
Yeah.
gonna get paid.
But at the same time, when I saw his press conference, because I saw his press conference,
I didn't see it, but
Well, he
I,
gotta make it
I
look
looked
good.
at happen.
that joker
What'd he say?
said, "Listen, I don't have to be here. I want to be here." I said, "Oh."
yeah, because they pay.
I said, "Oh."
Exactly.
He said, but look,
exactly.
like he said, he got his money.
yeah, they paid him.
Yeah,
That's
but
why he
no,
did it.
do he get paid before he get on the field,
Yeah.
or when he get on the field after the season, or during the season?
No, he get paid now. He's getting
He
paid.
already got
So
his
he,
money.
so he already
Yeah.
got that 50 something he's due now. He already got that.
Whatever he's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
yeah, it's
All
already
right.
there. It don't
So,
matter
well,
what he
so,
do.
all right. So the problem is, so what it is
What?
he just lying to everybody on the press conference.
Absolutely. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't he? He don't have no choice.
Yeah,
but-
That's
crazy.
called pro
All right.
talk.
So when
That's
when
all
he
it is.
Pro talk.
okay. So when he perform
Yeah.
and get the job done,
That's what we got to see.
That's
no,
what-
when he do it,
That's what we gotta say.
was he perform?
That's what we got to see.
Whoa! Nah, answer the question. The question is, when he perform
Yeah.
and do his job,
Yeah.
was he lying on that press conference?
No.
No.
There you go.
No.
All right, so
But
that's
he
what
has
it
to
is.
perform and do his job.
Oh yeah, and that's what I
What if he
believe.
don't perform?
I believe that's what he. But we gotta
answer
see
the
why.
question.
Listen,
Questions require answers.
Let me answer it.
Go ahead.
Push your mouth.
Go ahead.
Now,
Go
the
ahead.
real thing,
What'd you
if
say?
he don't perform,
Uh-huh.
we have to see why he didn't perform.
Oh, now
Was
we
it
got-
an injury?
Now we got excuses.
Or not? Oh nah, ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuse. So is it an excuse when he win? Is it an excuse when he win?
Maybe the other team's key player was out.
Oh,
See?
okay. All right.
maybe they-
We can- we
it
can
ain't
do
gonna
this
happen
all
every
day.
week.
We can
It
do
ain't gonna
this
happen
all
every
day.
week. It's gonna happen every week.
The bottom line is
Bottom line is he gonna play.
he has to perform.
Oh, he
And
gonna
y'all
have to
said
perform.
on a scale of 1 to 10, y'all both gave him an 8,
Yeah.
which is up there. So he has to perform.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to get it done.
Yeah.
Now, me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I wouldn't give him an 8. I'd say he's like a 4 or a 5. 4 or
Why?
5.
I see why, because he got his bag already. He got his money already.
See,
So he don't really.
his
so
thing-
there really's no pressure on him.
but
Right.
see, y'all
He-
coming from
He's coming. He's
y'all
going,
coming
he's
as
going to make it.
fans and people who sitting on the sideline.
No, I'm looking
Yeah,
at.
no.
Let me explain myself.
Good
The
explain.
reason why I
yourself.
said he's a 4 or a 5 is because his name has already. We know what he could do,
Exactly.
right? He's coming there not to take the team on his back. He's coming there to improve everybody on that field. He's a key piece. They got talent.
So basically, he is putting the money back.
No, he's got talent. How many games did they win last year?
9. They went like 8 or 9.
Yeah, they
or
weren't-
8 and or what is?
They weren't that bad.
Nah, they was almost 500.
Right, they weren't that bad. So he's coming in to get them over the hump, not to take them, put them on the back, and y'all come on, I'm gonna take y'all. No, he's coming in there. He's going to improve the team. He's going to improve the team. Playing with somebody, a quarterback of that caliber,
It's just not gonna be improved.
they're going to be good.
I know.
They're going to be
Because
good.
they lost a lot of
Right.
close games.
And
They could've actually-
exact that they could have won
could've won.
if they had a better right. So he's going to be a better
Somebody who ain't throw the
quarterback,
ball away.
right? So that's why I don't see him being under a lot of pressure. But you guys say he's like an 8. That's like
That's
man,
eight.
that's
I
like
think
yo.
he has a lot of pressure on
He
him.
has to do it.
Yeah.
I think he has a lot of pressure on him.
I don't,
But
Because
I don't
they
think he
bringing-
feel
they
like he
bringing
do.
him in to win and get us
Right.
to that over that hump. So the pressure is on him. It ain't like they
I
just
see.
say, "Yeah, we just need you back in the throw the
But
ball."
listen, in his press conference, he also said he wanted to be a part of this new. He said he knows it's old, but he wanted to be a part of this new to get them. Because he said, he even said, that one trophy they got in there look a little lonely. I was like, oh. So
See-
what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, I believe he's all in. To me, he convinced me that he's all in. And if when the season starts, we'll see.
all right, so I'm thinking like this. You got quarterbacks on the roster that are young, right? They got these young guys on the roster. You sit
You still talking about the Jets?
the Jets.
Yeah, we still
You
talking
sit
about
there and you watch Aaron Rodgers play. You don't think they're gonna learn?
Yeah.
You don't think these cats gonna pick up something?
They don't have no choice but to. That's why
Exactly.
they bringing them in here
And
to teach these young.
that's
cats
what I'm
to give
saying.
them that little extra boost that because he know the game. His IQ is up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So these cats they're gonna sit there, they're gonna watch him play, they're gonna learn, and then next year, year after next, when he's gone, those cats that they drafted gonna step on that field. That being said, in Green Bay now, Love has to show that he sat underneath Aaron. He has to show what he learned.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
That's all I'm saying.
is,
4, maybe 5.
this Joker signing with a whole lot of excitement, not just around New York, but in that locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
all
if
the
you
fans
look
are
at
happy.
it from-
All the fans are happy.
This is how I know he's for real, because he's a competitor first.
He is.
He's a competitor first.
Maybe too competitive.
Exactly. But
want to win. He definitely want to
that's
win.
what I'm saying. He wants to win. And you know what it is?
But I got a
It'll
problem.
throw a lot of dirt in Green Bay's face. Even though he praised Green Bay,
Yeah.
but they got rid of him. They ain't want to go in the direction.
Well, you look.
But so it'll be
Now, hold on
It'll
now, hold on.
it'll be like, you should have kept me.
You got a number 1 quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. Then you drafted a quarterback to replace Aaron Rodgers, who can't seem to get on the field because you got Aaron Rodgers.
Because of Aaron Rodgers.
Right, so they had to get rid of Aaron Rodgers so they can see what they got in this quarterback. And I hope he gets out there and plays lights out.
I hope he do good too. I ain't gonna wish nothing bad on him, but I'm just talking basically as the organization. I'm not talking about Love himself. I'm talking about the organization because the organization did better. All they had to do was call him and say, "Look, Aaron Rodgers, we want to go in a different direction."
I think they did
Bet.
tell him that behind closed
yeah,
doors.
Nah, I don't, according to him,
What'd he say?
He said my phone is the same number ever since, and nobody called
I
me.
guess they told him it so many times.
Nobody
That's why
called
they
me.
told him. They ain't
That's
called
what
him.
he said at the press conference. He said my phone number. Everybody I know how to and know me know how to get in contact with me.
Look.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's what he said.
Aaron Rodgers is a premier name, right?
Household name. Yeah.
Everybody knows Aaron Rodgers. Now, all of the excitement that you're talking about is going to be with the Jets. Aaron can't get out there and drop any games. The Jets can't lose games because of him.
They gonna lose games.
They can't lose games because of him.
They gonna lose.
You hear what I
games.
said? They can't lose games because of him. What I
don't
mean by
think
that
that-
is this. Hold up. What I
He's
mean
the
by that.
reason why
Hold
they
up.
lose.
What I mean by if he gets out there and he plays like Dak Prescott,
He ain't played like Dak Prescott since he been in the league.
Yeah.
so you understand. So you understand what I'm saying.
And he do got a ring. It's just that he just can't get over the hump no more. The defense is.
But the Jets got a defense.
No, I'm
They
saying
got a
the
defense.
is
That
in
defense.
the NFC.
Come on,
See,
is
yeah,
tough.
yeah, they got it.
That defense, bro.
Because you know the head coach came from
Salah.
Yeah, he was our defensive coordinator.
They had a
let me tell
defense
you
before
something.
he got there.
Let me tell you something.
Not really.
Yeah, he did.
Let me tell you something.
One of the things the Jets has always been known for, correct me if I'm wrong, defense.
He gave
More
that-
so than
Nah,
offense,
he
right?
gave-
It
When the
wasn't-
last time the Jets had a
listen,
real
well,
good offense?
Now Salah's defense, he built that defense.
That's
He
what-
did, but
because-
they had a defense before he got there.
It was before,
Yeah,
way before.
way before.
Yeah, when there was another
we've
coach
never,
there.
Nah, that's
we've
too
never
far
really,
back.
we've never, not too
Recently, they ain't had
far.
no defense before he came.
No.
Couple
tell
seasons
you,
before
Salah
he
built that
came, they ain't
defense.
had
Oh,
no defense.
Salah beat that
no.
defense.
Salah did a great job building the defense, but I'm not
Give the
taking.
man his credit.
I'm not taking that
Give
away
him
from
due.
him. I'm
Give him
simply
due.
saying you trying to say they Jets haven't had a defense before he got there.
I don't think so.
The Jets defense was better than their offense for many, 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 many years.
The Jets winning what they won last season was probably the best
Who was
wins
the
they
coach?
had in about 3 seasons.
We'll say this. Who was the coach before Salah?
Who was the
Whoever
coach?
he wasn't nobody.
No, they
Was
had
it
Todd Bowles, didn't
Ty Bowles.
they? And Todd Bowles was a defensive
Was,
minded.
was before Salah.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah, Ty Bowles. Wasn't it Ty Bowles?
Ty
or was
Bowles.
it somebody in
I
between?
remember
them?
Ty Bowles was there at one point.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
Ty
it was,
Bowles
it was
wasn't-
somebody else that.
And his defense was always on point. It's just the offense
Offense
was
wasn't good.
horrific.
Yeah, because he's a defensive head coach.
Yeah, he's
Defensive
good.
minded coach.
Very
Yeah.
good. He's very good defensive mind.
I was trying to find out. But anyway,
I think Saleh though brings a little bit more excitement to the. You know what I
He
mean?
do. He give you a little more extra, like,
Yeah.
you know, he more.
I love that guy, man. I love him. Great
He get
pick.
that energy. He bring that energy
Great
to the
pick.
locker room for
Yes.
him, and they get him hyped up. They play a little harder for him.
Great
Exactly.
pick as a head coach for the Jets. Almost a perfect fit. Almost a perfect fit. I can't wait to see what they do. Now they got Aaron. They got to do something.
oh,
But
they gonna do something. They gonna make some noise.
you got the Giants did a good draft. Cowboys, we were decent. Philly, magnificent draft. Hate to say.
And they said, what's the supposed to be
Hate
might
to
be
say
going to Philly?
Who was
Who?
that?
Derrick Henry,
Derrick Henry.
Tennessee, the Tennessee running back, the running back from Tennessee.
Well, I don't know.
I thought they were supposed to
Because-
be trading for.
that happened today.
Detroit.
I think that did happen.
Did they get that done? Did that
yeah,
go through?
Swift.
know.
Detroit traded. Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, right? I think that's his
DeAndre
name.
Swift.
To who?
Philly.
Let me see.
Oh, so where Derrick Henry?
Cause Derrick Henry's still out there
So, okay.
because
I'm trying to find it. Let me see.
that they drafted the cat I wanted us to get, Jameer Gibbs. That brother.
Jameer Gibbs.
Ooh, what
There
man?
it is. It says the Lions are trading running back
DeAndre Swift to the Eagles.
Eagles for a draft compensatory.
Compensation, yeah.
Yep.
That cat they drafted, I wanted us to get him. Everybody was talking about Bijan Robinson,
That
and
Philly-
Bijan's great.
That Philly drafted?
Yeah, no, the cat that Detroit
Or
drafted.
the cat in Detroit?
Because they got Jameer Gibbs, and I wanted Dallas to pick him up, but everybody's talking about Bijan. Bijan is good. He's a great running back. He's going to perform. Atlanta got him. He's going to perform. But
Jalen Hyatt, we got.
Gibbs,
Gibbs was nasty.
bro,
That's what I understand because they had Montgomery, and they had Swift, and then they got Gibbs.
In Detroit.
I said somebody leaving. I said, they can't hold three running backs like
They're
that.
not gonna be able to hold all of them.
I said somebody leave,
somebody got to go.
and I was kind of hoping it wasn't Swift.
Yeah, because I was thinking that they would pair Swift with
Gibbs.
Gibbs, because that would be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But Montgomery's staying in. Well, you said Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
Montgomery's staying, and they're gonna keep Gibbs.
So I was like, yo,
I would not get rid of Swift, man. I wouldn't do that,
yeah, Swift is gone.
bro. He going to Philly too. But you know what?
Philly gonna be they going for another run.
I think the Texans did a fantastic job with the draft, and Chicago's coming up. You said the Raiders did good.
I think the Raiders
You
did.
said the Raiders did good. So it was some. It was
Well,
some.
it's gonna play out. It's all
It
gonna
is.
play out, man.
I gotta
You just
wait and
gotta
see.
sit back
I wait and see.
sit back and see what happens.
Then that's the NFL draft news. Of course, you know the NBA is going on. They're doing their thing. Then you said that Golden State is struggling with Sacramento.
Yeah, they
3-3.
3-3.
Somebody
I think
must
the
be
game-
Everybody playing.
Nah. You know what? Yo, let me tell you something.
Everybody play.
Just they run over.
Let me tell you something. I was very impressed with Sacramento.
They run us over.
They're young.
Yeah.
They young, bro.
They'll
Let
be
me-
back.
and Mike, it wasn't their coach name Mike Jones. What's his name? He came from Golden State.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. That's it.
So,
Mike
so,
Brown.
so he knows.
Remember, he coached. He got a lot.
He got a lot of credentials. Cause
He coached LeBron.
Cleveland, yup.
LeBron.
Oh,
he
really?
got-
Okay.
Yeah, he was assistant with Golden State when they won on them.
All
when they
right.
won on them
Okay.
champs.
I hear you.
So when he walked over there, he walked over there to Sacramento. They gave him the job.
So he
Man.
got the drop on Golden State. He got skinny on him, so he knows the
That's
players.
why,
He knows
That's
the
why he's
ins and
playing
outs.
so well right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree 100%. That's what I'm thinking.
You know,
Yeah.
you know the organization.
But let me. But also they talent.
They got talent. Sacramento got talent.
They got Fox. That kid is
And then they got
unbelievable.
they got Sabonis.
Sabonis.
That's the big man.
They got Monk.
Monk coming doing his thing.
Monk and the other kid, I can't think his name right now, but that kid, he could shoot too.
So
And a big body
tomorrow night is the last game,
For
for
Golden State.
Golden State,
Yep.
Sacramento,
Last game.
and the Lakers are in the playoffs.
Lakers play the winner out of them.
Lakers play the
Lakers
Yeah.
already beat
Lakers
Memphis.
already beat Memphis. Yeah.
Right. Memphis is gonna be nice in a couple of years.
Phoenix knocked out the Clippers,
Yep.
Mhm.
and Denver knocked out Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So Phoenix and Denver is playing,
Right.
and the Lakers is waiting for the
For the
winner
right.
out of this Sacramento.
So the NFC, the
The
East,
Timberwolves.
the East is pretty much settled.
Yeah, the East is settled
The,
already.
the Knicks is playing the Heat, and Boston is playing the Philly.
Philly.
That's right.
Get tired of hearing Boston and Philly all the time.
That's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
That's
It's
gonna be a good series.
Is Joel good? No,
He
got
should.
injured.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
He'll be
That's
back.
that.
Long rest.
Yeah, he had a long rest.
Yo, did you guys see the clip of Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley?
Oh no, they got a lot of clips.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Which one?
When they couldn't stop laughing because of what's the dude name? White from Boston Celtics.
Oh, his hairline was way back there.
Yeah, you talk, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I think I see. I see that.
I was trying not to laugh. I really was trying
He a
not to
young boy,
laugh.
too.
Yeah, he young boy. Somebody messed up with the Clippers. Some messed up. Somebody was. Oh,
Let me
oh
just
yeah.
line you up.
Yeah.
And what happened was I couldn't hold it. I and my wife came in the room and she saw the TV and she saw Barkley laughing and she saw Shaquille. Shaquille was like this laughing, yo.
Shot was in stitches, huh?
Yo,
He
that
was
is
crying.
stitches.
But it's like that kid can play, man.
Yeah, he could play though.
That dude's
Absolutely.
yo.
Yeah, he could play.
His hairline not that great.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He in the Stephen A. Club, Stephen A. Smith Club.
Yeah.
I never really paid much attention to that until they made that point. 'Cause
Yeah.
they showed that. I was like, yo, Stephen A, man.
You're about halfway.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
it's like,
Stephen A
back
back
here, man. Probably because from all that hollering he do. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Stop that, Steve. Go get that barber done, man.
Nah, he got to shave it all off. He's about to.
It's
though.
time.
Yeah, he shave it all off.
He says it's time to let it go. Just,
Let it go.
It's gonna
What's
be
his
back
name?
here.
Yeah, back here.
What's old boy?
Who that?
Tip of my tongue. Family Feud.
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he had to do with Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Ah.
And I think Steve Harvey was going back here.
That's why he got rid of
That's why he got rid of his going back
Yeah,
here.
he going back
They
here?
ain't gonna get
Yeah.
in front of me out here.
Yeah, he said, He said, yeah, I got something for you. I remember when he did it. 'Cause it was like a big announcement. It was like, I went bald. I was like, this Joker here, big announcement.
Your hairline here, and then start. You think you? It's time to let it
It's
go.
time to let it go, man.
And I never really paid attention to that until they pointed it. Now I'm like, yo, yeah, it's
Just give it up.
time to let it go.
You ain't never paid attention to
Never really, not
Was
really.
Stephen A?
Nah, not really.
Yo, you can see it I watched the movie today. What's that? I Think I Love My Wife. You know he in that movie.
Okay.
And he in there talking.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't there. It was like here. Then now it's back here. I'm like, yo, bro, just
Let it go.
let it go, man.
Wear a hat.
I know, yeah, wear a hat. But you know his profession, you can't wear no hat.
Yeah, you can't have a baseball cap on.
Nah,
Yeah.
his profession. That's why he just let it go.
But you
I
know,
think he would look good with a baldy. He look alright.
some brothers can wear a bald head, and
some
some
people
brothers
can't.
can't.
And I think he's scared of that, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's scared he might not be able to wear it.
But if it comes down to it, it comes down to it. There's nothing you can do about this time. It's all age.
Whenever
You know what I mean?
hairlines start running back,
Yeah.
it's running to the back of
Let
your
it go.
head. Woo! Like
Yeah,
it's running from
you start
something.
sweating from way back.
It just run. It can't even run too far. Just fall back.
I ain't gonna laugh. I bet I laugh.
It happens to everybody.
I wake up the next
Well,
morning,
not
my
everybody, but a
hairline
lot of
back
people.
there, like, I
Yeah.
wake up, go to sleep, wake up, my stuff be way back in.
Yeah, it's starting to happen. You got a little spot right there coming.
Yeah.
But God is good, man, because
Yeah.
we in a day and age where
It's gonna come a time I might have to shave all this off. I know what? I'll wear George Jefferson.
I'm shaving
Get that
all mine
George.
off, man.
The George come back, baby.
I ain't playing. I'm just gonna
That'll be a
on
style.
the other side.
Yeah. George Jefferson. Rock that George, man. Rock that George.
That afro look like ear buffs. Hey, praise the Lord.
Have a
man.
day
Praise the
airway.
Lord.
You just got that landing strip on your head for.
Yeah, see the thing is though,
All right, we stop.
the thing is though, we know that these players are coming out and they got talent, and
Yeah.
like they just and there's nothing wrong with having a joke or making fun of not making fun of, but just having a good laugh at someone.
Someone else's
As
expense.
long as they don't take it personal
Yeah.
and you're not doing it maliciously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You're not trying to do something to really hurt them or say something to really hurt them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that their young brother is not that type of person where he's looking at it in that way, because they definitely didn't mean it in that way. You can tell from the broadcast that they did not mean it in that way. Matter of fact, again, like I said, I never thought about Stephen A. Smith's hairline until they made that point. But at the end of that, when they showed that little kid with that haircut, and they had that little kid turn around, I was like, oh, that's just wrong. That was over.
Yo, you see Stephen A's response to that?
No, I didn't.
He said, "Oh, y'all did me like that. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." He said, "Barkley." He said, "Charles Barkley and Shaq. I'm gonna get you. Y'all my boys, but I'm gonna get you."
Yeah.
I fell out, yo. I was like,
Yeah, I
It
can
was
imagine
funny,
that. I imagine that because he didn't take it the wrong way. See, that's what I'm talking about. We have a lot going on in this current events. Now we talking about the football draft,
yeah, NBA.
and I saw that draft, and I said a lot of those cats, I want them to hurry up, get their money, get paid, pay these young men, so they go buy them some socks. Cause I don't know how many brothers I saw come up there with no socks on.
Yeah, but that's the style,
It may be the style,
especially in the South. Especially if you from the South,
That's how they come in.
Bruh.
they ain't wear socks.
bruh. But
down
once you become a professional, you gotta get your sock game up.
there. So
We know that.
yeah, but I'm just saying,
know that.
we from another era. You
Bruh.
understand that?
I see these cats on
These some young,
ESPN.
these young cats.
You watch ESPN, right?
Yeah.
When the football season is in,
Uh-huh.
you see them sitting down at the table, and you can see their shoe game, and you see their socks. They got fantastic sock game. Their sock game is on high, bro, for real.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't know how much they're paying for their socks, but they ain't no $20 socks. You know what I'm saying? They,
Yeah, that's a lot. It is. Yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Especially some sweat socks, man. Some sweat socks. That's an issue.
but that's what I'm
These
saying.
some dress socks.
They're not
Too much money.
paying no a cheap amount for socks. They're really, because if you look at what their shoes are, and a lot of them are moving away from the sneakers. Thank God for that. Man, you too old to be wearing a suit with a sneaker. You did that when you got drafted. You know what I'm saying? So you got the sock game going, the shoe game going, and these
They
young
ain't got
kids are
money.
coming out
A lot
with
of these
no
jokers ain't got the money to get drafted.
exactly.
So when they get their money, they
What do you think
sign
about the
another.
kid that said?
Okay,
that?
all right.
What do you think about the kid that said, "Let's make this money. Let's get this money"?
Yeah. He did say
What do you
that.
think? What do you think?
Let's go get this money.
My thing when he said that, I said, "Bro, you better put up them numbers.
Yeah.
You better not get out there and be dropping passes."
Yeah.
better
That was
put
the guy who talked to Odell.
Was it?
Was it that guy? Because I know he said Odell talked to that joke on his phone. You know, he did a FaceTime with him because Baltimore drafted another receiver.
Right.
Who was it?
Wasn't he did? That was the guy that went to Baltimore, wasn't?
Nah, he didn't go to Baltimore.
Where'd he go? Minnesota.
I don't know.
He went to
It
Minnesota.
was a receiver.
He went to Minnesota. He did
I don't
Minnesota
know. Who he is.
Vikings
I can't
draft.
remember his name, but he had on glass. He was there at the. At
Did
the
it? I
draft.
think Minnesota drafted him.
Nah, but Odell went to the I'm talking about who the
He tried to.
Ravens drafted.
Okay, he drafted another.
They drafted a receiver the first round. Was it the first round or second round? All I know, when he got on there, he was like,
Maybe he didn't get.
"Yo,
drafted by
baby, let's
Minnesota.
get to work." He said, "All right, bro." He said, "We gonna kill him out there."
Nah, he didn't go to Minnesota. Let me see.
I think it might have been Addison, because I know I wanted Addison. I'm trying.
That's him. That's the kid.
Where?
Yeah, it's Jordan Addison.
It was him.
It was him. He said, "Let's get this money." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you can't be out there." But he comes with a lot of hype, though.
Oh yeah.
He comes with a lot of hype. Was he really that good in college?
Oh yeah. UFC.
Okay. But like,
UFC. Play any position. Slot. Wide.
like you said about when I told you about the running back that Dallas. You know what this guy said? I told about the Dallas Cowboys running back that they drafted, Deuce Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
He said I showed him the highlights. He was like, "Oh, that was college. That's college. It's different."
Let's see him do that in the NFL. Let's see. You know, he run around all
This
in
is
this
another
game.
level. Now you
Right,
talking about this
another
guy
level.
Addison, how good he was. Like, yeah, he gonna do that in the NFL. So
Yeah,
what's
he
the
gonna
difference?
do it. Yeah.
See, that just hating on the Cowboys. That just hating on the Cowboys. Giant fan, hate on the Cowboys. I'm not surprised.
It's different positions.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, let's see him run between the tackles. Let's see him run through between tackles. He caught a sweep. Yeah, he caught a sweep and went around the end. Anybody touch him? All right? Let's see him do a sweep, go around the end and then fast.
You see this, America? You see this? All right.
Shoot. Different level. Everybody on the field good. It ain't like
In
college
NFL.
level. Some people good. Not all the team. Most of the team is good, but not the whole team. So we'll see.
Yeah, I agree with that for one reason. The NFL, they say this all the time. You heard it. That they play faster.
Faster.
They play faster. And
Them
that's
hits
one
get
of
a
the
little
things
harder.
you talked about Trey Lance. That could be one of the problems that he's been having
He just can't.
is making that adjustment because of the game pace. It
the
plays so
game
fast.
pace, and he didn't have enough experience even in college.
Yeah.
So he's like coming from high school, had a little bit of experience in college. Then the COVID hit, shut his season down. Then he got drafted, and then he played 12 games, if that, 9 games.
See, that's what I love about the NFL. You touched on it. You said it's like high school, right? You can come out of high school, well, you used to be able to come out of high school and play in the NBA. Come out of high school, play hockey. Come out of high school, play baseball. Come out of high school, play soccer. What we call football, right? Come out of high school, go to boxing, right? Try coming out of high school and going into the
You ain't
NFL.
doing it. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna be in the hospital.
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 From high school to the hospital.
Yeah, high school to hospital.
That's just because the NFL, they put you on that diet. It's a corporation. They get you right physically first.
They get you right.
You know what? I agree with that.
Get
Now,
you
I
right.
think that and there's some NFL players who have actually taken the time to help brothers like myself start working out and get into peak physical form. I love that about those brothers that's taking the time to do that. To really like they got their websites and they're going through like exercises and all that stuff that you could do, and you know it's something that had to be done. It should have been done a long time ago, you know. But I thank God that they had the mind to do that, and put that out there, because I'm like, yo, man, you get up there in age, you know, you want to
Oh yeah.
get yourself tight a little bit,
Yeah.
and we have that going on. You got the football draft, you have the NBA finals, of course, baseball is about to start up.
It started, but it ain't really.
It started, but
it
it's
ain't get
not.
rolling,
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it started.
I think baseball plays too many games.
That's why they get so much money.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bowl game.
And there's more fans in the baseball stadium than it is a basketball stadium.
That's true.
And they play double the games.
See, the thing that I don't like about the basketball thing is
Yeah, safety.
momentum. They got it in all the sports. But when momentum hit basketball, it's ridiculous. It is crazy. You could be up by 30 points and lose the game. You have to really play bad in the football arena to be up by 30 points and lose the game. We're not even talking about the Patriots Falcons Super Bowl
Debacle.
Debacle.
As recently we had the Cowboys and Jaguars game that went over.
The debacle.
They went.
The debacle. Interception.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the Jacksonville played pretty good last year, though.
They did.
Yeah, they up and coming,
They did. But
and they had some good drafts too.
the thing I'm saying is that momentum
Mhm.
is that in the NBA is they got to do something to calm that momentum thing down. Because when it's going, and it's hard to come back from that. And that's one of the reasons that they implemented the 3-point shot. And I don't like CT. I don't. It's not like it used to be. Back in the day, you had to actually play. And if you was getting blown out, bro, you were just on the wrong end of the stick because that was going to be a blowout for the rest of the night. Now, you get blown out, all you got to do is come out and shoot threes.
Yeah, but see the thing with that is you got to get to the 3-point.
As long as you make them,
yeah, you got to make them. That's. But see, I think that's why Steph got the career he had.
Yeah.
But that joker hit a 3 from anywhere. And
But-
Trey Young, you should have saw the shot he had.
But he,
Almost
you talking about
put Boston out.
Steph has an inside game that's off the charts.
Oh yeah, he
That-
do that.
Bro.
He could go into. He could. Yeah, he'd take you to the hole too. He could take you to
Yeah.
the hole too.
Absolutely. His game
But-
was nice.
Do you see the shot in that second to last game with Atlanta and Boston?
Trey Young.
Trey Young.
That joker
Ice
took
Trey.
it. Yeah, he took it. He
Yeah.
inbound the ball
Mm-hmm.
past half court. He dribbled past half court, took like 2-3 steps.
Yeah.
Pop back, let it go.
Confidence.
Won the game. That's why they had to go to another game.
But my favorite play of any NBA play. Now Michael Jordan had the up and under the with switch your hands.
Switch your hand. I was in North Carolina when he did that.
My favorite play. I don't know if you ever seen this. It's out there on YouTube. If you never saw it live, when you see it, I saw it. When it happened.
Okay.
Dr. J dunking from the foul line
That was in the game?
in a game.
Good move.
In a game.
That's hard to do in the game.
Yeah, it's amazing because you know how much hang time you have to have
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how much air you have to get underneath you. Because you can't just go like this. You got to go like
Gotta go
up.
Yeah.
and glide.
And glide. Hold that velocity. Boom.
That's the greatest play I've ever seen. That's the greatest.
That's hard to do in the
NBA.
game, though.
It is.
You got a fast break and nobody behind you. You got
Yeah,
it.
but-
You might be able to take off.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've seen people try to get that. You talk about the fast break, they get the fast break, and I've seen some just awful plays off fast break. I seen you get a fast break. I seen people get a fast break and they just miss. They go to dunk it and they miss it. How do you go to slam it down and then the ball boom, going back that way? The boom.
Boom. That's it, because they let it go too early. Before they let it go and hit the back of the rim. and
That's
bounce out.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
The other
that's what
play
happens.
with Dr. J, Philly and Lakers. And he came around, went out of bounds, came back. He's in the air. Now, I know everybody talking about Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan, I take my hat off to
That's
Michael.
where Michael get it
He,
from.
he get the props.
No, Michael
but
get it from.
This is
Dr. J.
unnatural athleticism. He jumped in the air, went out of bounds, came around on the other side, still in the air, out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Scoop, pow, 2 points. I was like,
Man, let me tell you something.
if Dr.
Dr. J was nasty, bro.
would have played against Michael Jordan in Dr. J's prime, I don't think we're talking about Michael Jordan.
What?
he laughed.
Michael Jordan came in the league.
He laughed. But
Oh,
yo,
no.
exactly.
Michael Jordan came in the league. It was the end of Dr. J's prime. It was the end.
Yeah, it was the end.
It
of his
was.
career.
So he basically took the torch.
He
from him.
came. He
That's
came
how
in.
it goes.
Yeah, he came in towards the tail end of Magic and that's me. He came in the edge of Magic at the end of their careers. Magic and
Magic was
Bird.
nice. Magic was nice.
Yeah,
Did his thing.
he came up in the ranks with Barkley and What was that? Ewing.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
That was a
Yeah,
nice squad.
that was a
there.
lot of-
That was a nice squad. there.
Let me tell you something.
That was a nice squad.
and,
there.
and everybody say the reason why they ain't got a championship is because Michael Jordan.
That's true.
Moses Malone.
Oh, yeah.
Not Moses Malone. What was the other guy that was in Utah?
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
Him and John Stockton. Yep.
Yep, him and John Stockton. You had Barkley when he was
But see,
Being-
Barkley, that when he was Suns, when he was the
the
Suns,
Suns. Yeah.
all they had to do, they had 6 minutes. They had 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. They had 6 minutes to make one basket, and they couldn't make 2 points. in
Yeah.
6 minutes. I said, "Wow, that's just embarrassing."
Yeah, everybody. But see, that's why Michael is the king right now. I'm saying, like, he the GOAT. What they say, he the GOAT. He the
is.
GOAT
He is.
Because-
I'll admit that. I'll admit that.
because of he had that killer instinct.
Yeah.
Nobody got that killer instinct like that. That killer instinct murdered people. When it was, you people would predict, oh yeah, it's going 7. Michael Jordan said, listen, we got them jokers on the ropes.
Let's knock him out.
Let's knock them out right tonight. He said, all right. He used to be like, all right.
Yeah.
That's how he was.
Yeah, and the team followed through.
Yeah.
And this is where we are now. We have a league in the NBA that is shot happy. Because during Michael Jordan's era, and Dr. J's, and Larry Bird's, and Magic Johnson, all of those great players, you know, all of them, all of the great players, during their era, if they would have been playing today in their prime, the scoreboards would be lit up like crazy. You're talking about like 200 points. Because all they doing is shoot. And you're talking about these
My
guys
thing is, though-
have the ability to play and they play defense. And you give them the ball, George Gervin.
Yeah. My thing is,
You give George Gervin the ball and play one-on-one.
that
See what happens.
decade and that era you was talking about, they had more of an inside game anyway.
Yeah.
They had more of an inside game because you had your big forwards, you had your big center. That format was prolifical in that whole generation of players right there. Because you had, like you said, even going back, as long as you had a big man, you was bound to get to the championship.
Because
or
they played
in the
defense.
playoffs. Yep.
They played that defense,
Yeah.
bro. You know, the San Antonio Spurs
Yeah.
with Duncan and Robinson. That defense, bro.
Yeah.
The defense.
The defense, and
you talked about
again,
Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Who was the guy with Hakeem Olajuwon? He was a big dude too. I forgot who it was.
Kevin Willis.
Kevin Willis.
Was it Willis? Willis? Patrick? Somebody Willis, not Patrick Willis. Probably played football.
Yeah.
Kevin Willis, I think, played with Houston.
With Houston.
Yeah, he had Clyde Drexler over there.
Yeah, he
for a
had
little
Clyde
while,
Drexler.
You know, they had a couple people. Kenny Smith.
Yeah,
over
we had
there.
Kenny Smith over there, Sam
Sam
Cassell.
Cassell, you know.
But it was a big
Sam
man.
Cassell, yeah.
It was another big man he had.
I can't remember the other big man.
Yeah.
Ralph Sampson.
Ralph, was it Ralph Sampson?
Who did he play with? Because I remember they had the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they had the Twin Towers.
I think it was Ralph.
It might have been
Might have
Ralph
been.
Sampson.
I
We
could
gotta
be
look
wrong.
that up. We'll
I
look
could be
that
wrong
up.
about that.
But we'll look it up. But anyway,
Milk that up right now.
you can look it up right now. But anyway, I'm just saying that era had more big men.
Yeah,
where you
that
could play
played
that.
defense.
Yeah, and you know when they collapse down on your big man, they could pitch it right back out and get it to an over man where the three was whoop wide open. Cause you know how they do, man. But see, they done got creative today on how to get your 3 points off.
No.
Today they can have an inside outside game now.
Let me see. I wasn't.
So, but we ain't got time for you to be looking nothing up because we're
No,
gonna get
no,
off
no.
this air. It's been an hour.
It was Ralph Sampson.
Ralph
I
Sampson.
told you, Ralph Sampson. I knew it was.
I don't know him.
You don't know
I
him?
didn't say it was Ralph.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for us tonight. We,
No, it ain't.
yeah,
It's over?
yeah, it's over.
What time did we start?
We started at
Yeah, hour and 5 minutes.
All right, we're good.
yeah, see.
We
I
didn't get
told
to cover a lot of it.
Yeah, because you
didn't
kept
talk about,
talking. You kept talking.
Barry Harry Belafonte passed away.
Yeah, that's what I
Jerry
said. Bella.
Springer passed away.
Jerry Springer. passed
We
away.
didn't get a chance to touch on that. We didn't talk about the whole situation with Trump.
We ain't talking about the Trump.
Talk about that. We spent most of the time talking about football.
Yeah,
All
because I
sports.
should have.
It's whole sports.
Yeah.
Edition right here.
Change
Yeah.
that title
Current-
from current event to sports.
Sports event. Current sport event.
Current sports, right?
Current sports.
Yeah.
We gotta
But
do that.
that's it for us today. I promise you we're gonna get a little more detail of other current events. Just keep watching. Come back next week. And look, if you got comments on what you see, what you hear,
Yeah.
just go to the comment section and do your thing.
Matter of fact, you can call in starting next week. You'll be able to call in to the show.
So
We're gonna give them the number.
yeah, you give them the number.
Now you got the number.
But I'll be dog. See, you talk too fast.
Let me get a number.
You ain't got a number.
I got the number. I gotta put the number up on the screen. Take it, Sean. Sound just like the record.
I ain't never heard that record. Well, what's the number?
Let me put the number up here.
We'll just give it to him real fast. We trying to end the show.
Yeah.
We trying to end the show.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to end the show.
Do 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 do.
we
Let me go to
trying.
gallery. This is my gallery.
We trying to end the show. Ooh.
What movie you watching this weekend?
I ain't watching no movie.
All right.
I'm gonna watch something. It ain't gonna be no movie. I'm gonna watch some sports. I'm gonna watch this back.
All right. So the number's 800
1-800
646
646
5781.
5781.
That's right.
And that's it.
That's
Ladies
the
and
number.
gentlemen. So
What we talking about next week?
next week we're gonna get into that
Current events.
the current events. We're gonna get into a little current events politics.
Definitely.
Definitely some current events politics next week. So we'll see you next week. Don't forget comments and everything. If you want to comment on the shows, and you know what, we'll take suggestions of what y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if y'all
Good
want to
idea.
talk about something, we'll talk about it. Just put it in the comments, and we'll actually look at the
Uh-oh.
comments and comment back.
Hold up.
That's a promise.
Next week is the first week of the month, new month, and we're supposed to be covering the teaching on homosexuality and the church from the scripture
We having a guest.
the whole month.
We
Well-
having a guest next week.
We got some guests booked to come in,
Okay.
but we don't know if it's going to be next week to start it.
All right, so we could squeeze whatever. We'll squeeze in them current events in there with that.
Mm-hmm.
But for Ronald McConaughey,
Yes, sir.
and Niles, and I'm Sean, we'll see you next week. Peace
Be
and
blessed,
love.
everybody. Gentlemen, good job.
Nah, I gotta go.
Where you going?
I was gonna do it. Think about it. What's still out Jay Lance?
Oh, you got
I was gonna try to do it then.
Oh, yeah, so
I said,
now
we ain't
just
gonna
messed
get
that
it.
up. Now it's just messed up.
You know, now he put it on you. Oh,
I said, now it's just messed up.
707.
36. 0736. No. 7036. 7036.